Night. Desmond Hall. Its occupants scattered to the misty winds. Holly lost in the fog along the cliffs above the wild river. Quito running anywhere to escape retribution for a murder he did not commit. Jean-Paul himself, gone, trying to escape the beating heart of evil which drums in his ears. And on his hand, the mark of death, commanding him to kill.
Jean-Paul! 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 Please, don't treat me like this. Can't you see? I love you.
Should I enter that into my book of Desmond memoirs?
You have no right to spy on me like this.
Research, Miss Blair, research. I think that all love affairs should be entered into family history just as much as death and destruction. May I escort you to dinner now that your loved one has flown? Excuse me a moment. Desmond Hall? No, Jean-Paul Desmond isn't here. I don't know when he'll be back. Do you? I just asked his bride-to-be.
Oh, you're wicked.
Oh, she says that the bird of prey is out of her hands.
Oh,
Goodbye.
wicked!
Sorry, Miss Emily Blair, but you're going to suffer for that.
I would have attended to that, Mrs. Thaxton.
Oh, that's all right, Raxel. I enjoy doing things for special occasions. And I've decided that tonight is going to be a very special occasion. Jean-Paul isn't back yet?
Back? I just left my master in his room.
Oh, good. Then he must have returned.
You speak in riddles. Back from where? My master's not feeling well tonight, so I suggested that he stay in his room.
But that's impossible. We need him.
He will do as I advise.
Oh, Raxel, do you want to spoil my party?
No, Mrs. Thaxton. I want to save it for another evening.
Raxel! Oh, dear. I wanted everything to be perfect.
Talking to yourself, my dear. Oh, champagne glasses, a party. I would like to think it's in honor of my becoming home.
It has nothing to do with you. I didn't know when to expect you.
I worked late into the night, so I slept at the office. Didn't the girl call you?
What girl?
My secretary. I asked her to telephone you this morning to tell you I'd be working there for the rest of the day. No? Forgive me for the errors of others. But no welcoming kiss.
You smell of herbs and strange spices. Irene Hatter.
I drove the lady home last night. She was here attending to Holly, who was ill. That's so like you, Ada. To mistake an act of mercy for some secret sin.
Good evening, stepfather. Mother. Well, another cozy evening at home.
Would you take my coat? I want to talk to your mother.
I'm not a servant.
Court, please don't be unpleasant.
Well, the atmosphere in this room before I came in was hardly one of sweetness and light.
It's nothing. Is it, Laszlo?
If you say so, my dear, nothing.
Good. Because I have fun and games for you. Dear Mama. Dear stepfather.
Put that away.
I know you're going to do the gravedigger scene from Hamlet, and that is Yorick.
Wrong. But Hamlet is close. No, I was thinking of an earlier scene in Hamlet. One when he says, "Have you done to my father?"
Court, please take that away.
You will not treat your mother like that.
Why not? Am I supposed to take lessons from you?
Please, Court, I beg you not to behave this way.
If you do, you will answer to me. Is that understood?
I understand nothing but what my friend tells me. Speak to me, bright angel.
This is obscene. Give me that.
No! Skull is mine.
Then take it and get out.
Gladly.
With your permission, Mother, I would like to skip this gorgeous party. Seems to be a shortage of guests.
Court! Why must you both always behave this way?
Don't carry on, Ada. There's a change in sight. And with change comes solutions.
My master. He is not in his room.
Not likely. He's gone out.
Where did he go?
I didn't follow him.
You will not speak that way to me.
Have I forgotten my manners, Rexel? I'm sorry.
My master is in great danger.
So are we all, Rexel.
Master Court!
I'm not a master. And I'm not master of Desmond Hall. And I'm not a child to be announced as master. I'm a man, Rexel, awaiting the day when I merit the title master.
There is only one master of Desmond Hall, and it will never be you. Never.
Raxel,
Yes, Miss Blair?
Mr. Desmond has gone. He ran from me. I don't know why.
Oh, I must find him.
Raxel, what is wrong with him? I know it's something. Tell me.
I must find my master. I have no time for talk.
Raxel, he's fond of me. I know that. I want to help him.
You cannot help him.
But why? Why is that?
John Paul Desmond is a good and innocent man. But for those he loves, there is danger. Take my word, Miss Blair. Stay away from him. Do not love him. If you want to live.
Ah, welcome. The party has just begun.
I'm afraid I don't feel too much like partying tonight. Mrs. Thaxton, I came down to ask if you'll excuse me.
Nonsense, my dear. We're short on party guests as it is. And you must call Mrs. Thaxton Ada. Everyone calls her Ada. You see, we're what is called here one big happy family at Desmond Hall.
I don't want to disappoint you, but...
You have a headache. Well, Ada will get you some medication while I entertain you. I've been meaning to talk to you, Miss Blair. Or should I call you Emily? Ada, something for the lady's headache.
I really shouldn't stay.
Come nearer the fire. Sit down. I will pour you a glass of wine, and before you know it, your headache will be gone.
I'm really very upset
Upset?
about Jean-Paul.
Oh, have you seen him this evening?
Yes.
How is he? Mrs. Hatter was very concerned about him when she left Desmond Hall last night.
Why should Mrs. Hatter be upset?
Oh, I don't know. Feminine intuition, I suppose. He was unduly angry at all of us last night. I sensed a certain lack of trust. Very unhealthy, don't you think? Emily, do you trust me?
Why do you ask that?
Well, I've always been truthful and honest. When you arrived, I admit I was very disturbed
You were downright hostile.
because of my obligation to the family. But I felt no one should be allowed to probe in the libraries. But since Philip...
Yes, Philip?
Well, it seems that he wanted you to do your research here. And I believed I'd been cooperative, made you a welcome guest.
Jean-Paul has made me feel welcome.
And he is the master, isn't he? Emily, I've been meaning to ask you, there are certain things in your studies thus far that are especially interesting?
It's all interesting.
Yes, but there must be certain secrets which no one has dug out of the family archives.
If there were something secret, I would feel obliged to keep that secret.
From me? That's rather foolish. I know a lot about the Desmond family, more than some who possess the name. There are certain things that interest me. For instance, there is a secret room.
That room is Philip's.
But Jean-Paul and Court know the location.
Philip invited Court to the room.
I can't think why. From what I understand, it's ghoulish enough without adding court to it. Where is this room?
I can't tell you that.
Well, then, tell me what's in it. What did Philip Desmond do in that room?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thaxton. I can't...
Laszlo, my dear. There was a diary. A diary kept by Philip Desmond. I want to see that diary.
Please. You're making me uncomfortable. Besides, you know that I
Your
can't...
medicine, Emily.
Yes, well, drink it down, my dear. Perfectly harmless. And you'll be feeling much better spirits.
Laszlo, I've insisted that court join us.
You needn't have.
I want him to respect you. Respect is very important. Wouldn't you say so, Emily? And honesty concerning others?
Ada, your husband and I were talking about my research here at Desmond Hall.
I didn't mean to imply...
Of course you didn't, my dear. Now, where is Holly? We must enlarge this circle.
I don't know where Holly is. She went for a walk early this morning and she hasn't returned.
Has no one gone to look for her?
Well, I wouldn't worry. She's probably gone to Mrs. Hatter's cottage. Gonna stay the night.
But she would have called.
Well, perhaps she has. Perhaps Raxel...
No, Raxel's looking for Jean-Paul.
A veritable band of nomads. Well, sit down, my dear. We shall entertain ourselves.
No, I want to go look for Jean-Paul.
I said, sit down. I wouldn't think of letting you go out on a night like this. You didn't drink your medicine. I take it your headache is gone?
Yes.
Well, then you must have a drink. A glass of nice, dark, red wine, I think. That will put you in a good humor. And good humor is important, especially for a guest isolated like you are here, in an ancient, quiet house, removed from civilization, as it were. Here, drink this, you will enjoy it. The grapes are grown in our own vineyards, and there is something about the soil of Desmond Hall that provides a distinctly bittersweet flavor. Later on, there will be champagne. So let's drink. Drink to our missing guests, wherever they may be.
He must have gone down to the village. And if he has, may whatever kind gods exist protect him from himself.
My father. My true father. I do not have the skills of witchcraft. And I don't know the rituals except what I've read in books. But I'm trying to reach you, Father. As I sit here, as Philip did, he told me that you had called me to avenge you. I am ready, Father. What kind of a son would I be? What kind of a man could I become if I hadn't devoted every living hour to one thing? Vengeance!
Champagne!
I don't think I can manage the champagne. Oh, no, none for me, none for me. I'm very drowsy.
Drowsy? At a small, pleasant party? Nonsense.
Dinner will be ready soon. I don't know whether I should have this drink either. Too many glasses spoil the cook. No one laughed. I want to have a good time, Laszlo. So very much. A happy time, the way we used to.
You'd better get to that stove or we won't have any dinner at all.
Right now.
Right now. And if you see that son of yours, tell him from me he can eat alone in the kitchen.
Laszlo, I'm sure he meant to be here, but...
Do as I say. Dinner. Emily, do you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
And listen, Emily, this is very important. The police stopped by at the lumber mill this afternoon. They were looking for Jean-Paul.
Jean-Paul?
They had asked him to appear at the station for questioning. He did not come. They wanted to question Jean-Paul about a murder.
Murder? No.
Oh, yes, my dear. You see, your loyalties in this house have been misplaced. Jean-Paul does not deserve your trust or your secrets.
Oh, I don't have any secrets.
Yes, you do, my dear. There is the secret room. I want you to take me to the secret room. Now, tonight.
I can't. I'm too tired.
Emily, do you hear my voice?
Yes,
Who is speaking? Do you know?
No. I knew, but I've forgotten now.
Listen to me, Emily. I am Jean-Paul.
Jean-Paul?
The police. The police are after me for a murder. You must take me to the secret room.
Jean-Paul?
Yes, Emily?
I'm so tired. I can't move.
I will help you. I will support you. And then you will take me to the secret room.
I can't.
Lean on me. Depend on me. I need you.
Jean-Paul, I want to help you. I do, but...
You will, my dear. You will.
I'm calling, Father. I beg you. And I've never begged anyone before in my life. I've always been proud and cold and alone. But you are my father, and I am your son. So I beg you, give me a sign. If you can't speak to me, give me a sign anyway. Tell me who I must avenge. And on my honor, I will kill him. A sign, Father. A sign. One sign.